Okay, so this is going to be the tutorial on how to get started with your typography design. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do is you want to open up Adobe Illustrator. And when you open up Adobe Illustrator, you want to you're going to have like these great menus on. And you want to create a new document. So you have File, New, and you're going to create a new document. Now, you can also title your document in the beginning. I'm just going to title it my name, so I'm just going to put one typography design. So that'll be my name. That way I won't have to rename it when I save it. Okay, so make sure this is the same settings, and make sure to change your size to a letter if it's not a letter, and you want to change your orientation to the longer side. So you want to click on the box to the right, not on the left. So you click that, then everything should be fine after that. Then click OK, and now you're gonna have your white box to do your work in. Okay, so you have your white box here. Okay, so to get started with your text, okay, you're gonna have to click on your type tool. Okay, this is your type tool here. Click on it, and what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a cursor for you to do your typing. So you click on the white space, and you can actually start to type in your words. So remember for this particular assignment, you're going to be typing in your quote for this assignment. So my quote is, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Okay, so that's my quote right there. Once you're done typing your quote, then you're going to click the selection tool, and this is where if you click and drag, you can move your type around. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the side later because you don't need it right now. Okay, so the very first thing you want to start off with is just remember you have to have emphasis in your design somewhere. So one way you can do that is I'm just going to start out with one big letter. So I'm gonna use the letter D from dozen in my design. So I have the letter D here. Okay, now I click the selection tool, and now I can click and drag the type. And again, remember zooming in and zooming out is Control plus or Command plus and Command minus. Now to resize your letter, you can resize it two ways. One way you can click on the size of your font. You gotta pull up this menu. To pull up that menu, go to Windows, Type, and Character, and then this menu should pop up here. So this is gonna be your characters menu. You can resize your letters by changing the number. Okay, but even this is not big enough. So if you want to make this even bigger, you're gonna click and drag one of the corners, and you want to hold Shift. Okay, real important to hold Shift because that's going to change the size of your letter, or that's going to make sure your orientation of the letter is correct. And then let go, and now it's another way you can resize it. Okay, now if you don't hold Shift, what happens is it'll start to stretch and skew your letters. Now, if you do this to your letters, I am going to be taking points off for this mistake because then when you're doing typography, that's the one thing that people look down on is when they stretch and skew the letters. Something you don't do unless you have like a reasoning behind it. You don't typically do that. So okay, so that's going to be resizing your letter. Again, you're going to click and drag the corner and hold Shift, and now resize your letter orientation that you want. Now the next step that you're going to do is you're going to choose a font, and you're just going to click on your characters window, and just click right here, and you have a bunch of different fonts to choose. Now, you want to try to pick a font that has something to do with your quote, and then go with your quote. So what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. When I think about that quote, you want to have like kind of like a boxy text with that. I think that looked pretty good. So I'm gonna do We'll do this one here. Oh, it's a little too boxy, so I did Command Z to undo. I will do. I do Georgia. That's fine. Oh, then change to it. Okay, Georgia. Oh, Georgia, and then click regular. Okay, so it's kind of giving me this boxy font, so I'm going to use this letter D, and if you want, you can have your letters off of the page too. Later on, I'm going to show you how to, get rid of the letters on the side, but for now, this is fine. Just keep in mind though, this white space is where you want your letters to be. So I have the letter D here, and let's just say I want to do another letter. It could be the W from what, and you can do W up here. And I'm going to change the size of this W here. Alright, and you just want to move your fonts around and just decide on where you want to put it. So you want your D to be the emphasis, and then you want to change up the sizes. So you got D and the W. Now, if you want to change the colors of your letter, just click on the letter and with the selection tool, and then just double click on your fill, and this is where you can change your colors. Alright, and then also one thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to copy and paste. So if you want to copy and paste, click on the selection tool, click on that letter. If you hold Command and press C, that's going to be copying, and Command V is going to paste it. So, some of the letters you might want to do a 3D effect. I'm going to make this a lighter gray color, and I'm just going to put it right, close by to it. So this kind of creates a 3D effect to it. So it's up to you what you want to do. But your quote, you want to make sure you have your quote visible somewhere in your design. This is going to go off the page a little bit, but maybe I might want to use this quote again. Another way, so I do Command C to copy, Command V to paste. And you can also rotate your letters too. So to rotate, just click on the corner and just click and drag. And now rotate. If you hold Shift, it'll do a perfect 90 degree that way. Or you want to do what's it, 180? Oh, I stretched it too much. So, just think carefully about where you want to put these letters. You don't want to have too many letters overlapping. Make sure it goes well with your composition. That's gonna be your most important thing. So, so that's the tutorial on how to put your letters in your design, rotate them, resize them, and the copy paste.